Polk County Parks and Recreation has 5 resource centers that are located throughout Polk County and serve the residents in each of those communities. Now, each center hosts various events during the year, and with Valentine's Day just around the corner, an event that's sure to be a hit, and you're not going to want to miss it, is coming up at the Wilfred Smith Center. All the details are coming up on Polk Place. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Brian Lacey, and joining me in studio, an old friend from Parks and Rec, a veteran of many, many tapings, Boris Rodriguez. How you doing, Boris?
Good.
Hey, yeah. How many? What is this? Probably about 30, maybe 40 tapings we've done with you now.
Pretty much.
Maybe more.
Maybe more.
Yeah. And one of the things that you don't know is Boris likes to come in a little bit earlier for his tapings. And back in the day, we used to let him do the switching and run the controls for the tapings, but we don't do that anymore.
Yeah, no, not.
He's not allowed. No. He's not allowed at the control board.
No. Not anymore.
You finally got a place to eat at the big kids table. Don't have to sit at the little kids table, right?
Yes, I got promoted. Yes.
Well, speaking of good times here, you guys have an event coming up at the Wilfred Smith Center, the Valentine's Day dance. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Oh, it's a wonderful time. It's in spirit of Valentine's for the families to come out and enjoy a little dancing, arts and crafts, just be together on Valentine's. It's a free event. It's from 5 to 7 at the Wilfred Smith Resource Center. It's at 135 Avenue Y, Northeast Winter Haven. The hours are 5 to 7, and it's dancing. We have arts and crafts, a dance contest, and again, it's a wonderful time for the family to just come on and have a moment with each other.
One of the things that the folks don't realize, and especially with the Wilfred Smith Center, for that neighborhood, the role that that building plays in helping families stay together and giving them a safe haven, a place for the kids to go, and also the residents, whether young or old, have a really great place to go.
Yes, you touched on it tremendously. It's what you call a safe haven for everyone in that community. We try to do it's right there in their backyard for Winter Haven residents. We try to reach out to them and give them these types of activities, events, for them to come and enjoy. Again, with nowadays with the economical, social, and values for families, we try to make it a family-oriented events for them to come out and enjoy, for them to be with everyone at a reasonable rate.
One of the things that, as the title says, the Resource Center, some of the things that folks don't realize that you have in there available for them, whether you've got computers. Talk a little bit about some of the things that folks should really kind of come and check out.
Our largest asset for that area and the community centers in general are the computers. They're accessed for anyone that can come in that needs to look for a job, to apply for a job. Mainly, they're able to access access Florida for, their Medicaid applications. We're able to fax things for them. We have capabilities even for if anyone needs to notarize any paperwork on site, we're able to do that for them. We're able to assist them if they need any information, any type of phone numbers. We could help them access that on the websites, anything of that, set appointments for them, get them to where they need to go.
And one of the cool things, Parks and Rec is very cognizant about, no matter what time of the year it is, whether it's Easter, Christmas, Halloween, or even like Valentine's Day, you guys go out of your way to put on events for the community members, and it always takes, we talked about this in other tapings, but there's really only a staff of a few when it comes to Parks and Rec, and you guys have some outstanding volunteers that always help you out. Talk a little bit about those folks that help you put on an event like this.
Again, you touched on it tremendously. Volunteers is our biggest asset. We need them. Without them, the events don't happen. because we're, like you said, we're only few and we need many. So without that many, we can't do what we do. I mean, without their help and their assisting us with the arts and crafts, the the signing in of the people coming into the centers, the games that we put on. Without those volunteers, that doesn't happen. So we definitely need them. We're always, hopefully counting on them to come and help us with all our events. And if they have anyone that's interested, they can call the main office at 863-534-4340 and speak to Jamie. She's our volunteer coordinator, and she's great at getting people assigned to different events.
And the other side of that coin that helps you guys put on an event like this are sponsors. Talk about the sponsors, not only for this event, but for others, and how can they get involved also?
Oh, again, without sponsors, with sponsors, it makes us get better at what we do, because we're able to do more things with what we get with sponsors. Again, with sponsoring any event, it helps us expand and have it where we're able to do more for more families because of that. And if they're interested in sponsorship, they can call the main office again, 863-534-4340, and ask for Sherry. She's our sponsor coordinator, and she could have a packet sent right over to whoever's interested and give them more details on all the events.
And the cool thing about that is when it's in a community like that, the folks really like to support the folks that are making things happen in that community.
Correct. Especially of every event, like the Valentines one, the grandmothers come out to help me. Moms that are able to, single moms that come out and want to be part of all those types of activities, because it gives them a chance to be with their families.
Well, with a little bit of time we got left, inspire the folks at home to make it to this event, if you would.
Please come out. It's in spirit of Valentine's. It's our Valentine's dance at the Wilfred Smith Resource Center at 135 Avenue Y, Northeast Winter Haven, from 5 to 7. It's a great time for dads with daughters or moms with sons, or the whole family, grandma, grandpa, come and enjoy the party.
As usual, always a pleasure having you in, Boris.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
One of these days we'll trade seats.
Yeah,
you can interview me, okay?
We might have to.
Okay, all right. Hey, make sure you join Parks and Rec for their Valentine's Day dance Friday, February 10th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Wilfred Smith Resource Center. It's located at 135 Avenue Y Northeast in Winter Haven. Now, the admission is free, and this is a family event. We'll feature music, sweet treats, dancing, and a coloring contest. Now, if you need more details, you can give them a call, 863-298-7898, or look them up on the web at parksandrec.polk-county.net.